beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I don't know the rest of that song. It's too hot to wear this hat anyway. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and today's video is an end of the year TBR. Well, December TBR. After December, it's over. This is the final month of 2017. Wow. Usually I fold my TBRs into my monthly wrap-ups, but I don't want to do a monthly wrap-up for November because I read one book, so I'm going to deal with that in January. Might switch to bi-monthly wrap-ups because that sounds a little better. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Don't ask me questions that I don't know the answers to. First of all, I have a stack to show you. I do not intend to read the whole stack before the end of the year because that's not happening. But I do want to show you the stack. So far this year, I've read 39 books. Now, my original goal for 2017 was to read 30 books. When I hit that, I extended it to 50 books. And I am 11 away from that right now. Yes, 11 away from that. So I have to read in December, hopefully read 11 books. Now that NaNoWriMo is over, I hope to read a lot. Marshmallow, don't do it. Anyway, let me show you the stack before it gets knocked over. There it is. These are all the library books that I have right now. Some need to be read more urgently than others. Some of these are on my need to read this month list, some are not. But I decided to stack them up just to show you. I don't think you can grasp how big it is. Marshmallow, you're gonna knock down all these books. I'm gonna die is what's gonna happen. Just so you can see how big it is. It's a bit of a conundrum. And now I have to take apart the stack to show you the books that I actually need to read this month. So, hold on. This has been a really good reading year, for the record. But I want to hit 50. If I don't hit 50, I'll just change my Goodreads challenge back to 30 and be like, woo, I'm a big winner. Because technically I've already completed the challenge, and now I'm just doing like level 2 is what this is. But I do want to read like 11 books this month. That'd be cool. First of all, I have 2 books from the e-library that I should probably get to. Heartless technically expires in 6 hours, but I'm not going to finish that. I started The Last Magician, but that's already expired, I think. So maybe I'll read An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I've been putting it off. It's one of those things that's been on my to-read list for like 80 years, I feel like. But it expires in 2 days and 23 hours, so I have 3 days to read it, so I'm probably not going to get to that this month. Another one is A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Cluess, which expires in 5 days, so maybe that will be my first December read. I don't know yet. We will find out. But now let's talk about the physical books that I just showed you in my pile, of which there are a lot. First physical book, the reason I haven't even gotten to the rest of the books is because I'm in the middle of this book. And that is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow that I started in October. I started it for the last readathon by Zoe, 24-hour readathon by Zoe, and I am still halfway into it. Honestly, at this point, I might just have to set it aside for a while. I mean, it's been out, it's an arc, it's been out since October. It's a retelling of The Evil Queen. It's an Asian-inspired fantasy, and it's good. I like it, but it's also kind of book that I like. There's things I don't really care for, and it's really well written. I highly recommend it. But there are things that, personally, I'm just not really about, like court politics. I'm not super into court politics. Not super into anti-heroines either, so... Or, I don't know. I'm just not super into it, and I feel bad about not being into it because I do like it. It's just I don't... This is a struggle for me. I need to finish it, though. It's a good book, and I do want to finish it, and in the future read the rest of the series, but it's taking me a while. This video is going to be very long, and for that I am sorry. It is The Collar by Juliette Merlier, which is the 3rd Shadowfell novel. Basically, this series is about, it has like fae kind of people, like fairies, but not like sexy fairies. Classical fairies. It's a kind of, feels like a classical fantasy YA book. I need to finish this series and finish this book because it is due the 12th of December, so this is towards the top of the list. It is. It's also like, last I checked, it was 99 cents on Book Outlet, and that's killing me inside. I like this series a lot. It is a slower read though, so I've been putting it off because these books tend to take their time, and I like quicker reads. I like to go whoosh through a book and be like, wow, I read that book in a day. These are not books you read in a day. These are books you read in a week. They're good though. Good book. Another book that I really want to read this month that is also part of a series. Actually, there are a couple that are just the end of series, now that I think of it. This one I got from the library myself. Blue Lily Lily Blue. I picked it up in one of my vlogs where I went to the library during NaNoWriMo. And this is the third book in the Raven cycle by Maggie Stiefvater, and I want to read it. This series, for me, it's hard to define, but I guess it's about kids looking for an ancient dead king, ancient Welsh dead king. There's some psychics, there's ghosts, kind of, not really, no. Yes, there's ghosts. I really want to continue with the series and read this book and then read The Raven King. Be cool if I could do that this month, though I don't know if I'm going to get to The Raven King this month. If I do finish this, if I do manage to get to this and finish it, I'll probably jump straight to The Raven King, assuming it's available from the e-library. But otherwise, it's on the list. Another book in a series, in a duology, the second book in a duology, Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I read This Savage Song, I want to say in October. I don't know. Don't actually know. And then I made my mother read these books, and I need to read this book, and when is this one due? It's only got 3 more renewals left on it. That's fine. But I need to get to this one. I'm really excited to complete this little duology, because Victoria Schwab is one of my favorite authors, for sure. Whoa, I can see my screen in the reflection. Shiny. Anyway, this series, this duology, is about, it's sort of a dystopia world where evil acts create monsters. And one of our POV characters is one of those monsters. It's cool. I loved This Savage Song, so I cannot wait to read Our Dark Duet. Very excited to. I haven't gotten to it yet because it's a bit of a big book, but I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Here's books that definitely need to go back to the library reasonably soon. I think I still have some time on them, but it's a trilogy that I've been putting off because I keep forgetting it's down there, so I might return these to the library instead. But I do want to read them, but I'm gonna show them to you. And that is the Tearling trilogy, or I'll just show you the first. I have all 3 here, but The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. I don't really know what this trilogy is about. Like, I believe it's a fantasy, and that's all I know, and that's all I really need to know because the covers are pretty, and I've heard some praise for it. Some booktubers that I watch have enjoyed it, so I'm like, okay. An untested young princess must claim her throne, learn to become a queen, and combat a malevolent sorceress in an epic battle between light and darkness in the spectacular debut, the first novel in a trilogy. Yep, that sounds like something I'd enjoy, so I'd like to get to these, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm just gonna need to return these to the library and get to them another time, because my to-be-read list on Goodreads, I keep track of books that I want to read on Goodreads, is like 1,000 books long at this point. It's a little bit of a lot. Then another series that I want to finish out because it's been waiting to be finished by me forever, and that is the Codex Alira by Jim Butcher, and here I have Princeps Fury, and this is the 5th book, and then the 6th book, which is First Lord's Fury. Now, I read the other 4 books in the series years ago. I have a vague recollection of them, a reasonable recollection. I don't reread books, so I'm not going to reread the rest of the series, but I would like to finish the series and have it done. It's been waiting for me to finish it for a while. It has been. I want to read all the books, that's the problem. To-be-read videos are really hard for me because I'm like, I want to read everything. I don't know exactly what I want to read, but I want to read the things. It'd be cool to get to these 3 by Garth Nix that I picked up recently. Got Clariel, then Golden Hand, and then To Hold the Bridge, which are part of, or related to, the Abhorsen trilogy. I don't know how they fit in. So this one is considered the 5th book. This one is considered a prequel, and then this one is like short stories in a novella. So I'd like to do that too. These are pretty reasonably sized. Maybe I will get to I think that completes this video. I think I should shut up now. Feel free to tell me down below what books you want to get done before the end of the year. Before the end. What books do you want to read? Remind me of books that I probably want to read and didn't mention in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you in my next video. And you should probably go start reading if you have as many books to read as I do. So, goodbye!